guys, how we doing? It's Flying Gato, and today we have a special treat. We got a 2017 Acura MDX tech package. It's on loan, so it's not even an owned car. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so a quick overview of the interior. Obviously it's Acura, it's pretty nice. It's got the leather padding right here, even for the back seats. I want to show you guys one really cool feature about this car. You know, obviously it's got the obligatory child seat. So this button right here, it automatically brings the seat forward. That's an awesome thing. So this is to give you access to the seats back here. Alright, so today we actually got a special guest. He's going to be our test dummy to get into the back seat of this MDX. So go ahead and go in and see how hard it is. Let me know if it's comfortable. What do we think?
Very comfortable, and I'm 200 pounds, so it's good.
Not bad,
I'm not that high.
Awesome. And the easiest thing is, you just hit this button right here, and he's out of there. That's awesome. All right. So taking a look at the driver's cockpit, let's concentrate here on the gauges. So on the left you got the RPM gauge, on the right you got the miles per hour gauge, and in the center you have a little info screen. So the advantage that this car has is that it has analog gauges. Unlike the other car makers, they actually have digital screens for their gauges. I prefer analog. I'm a bit old school that way, but you know, it's really up to your preference. Looking back here at the steering wheel, you know, it has all the necessary little buttons here. You got the volume rocker. I kind of like that actually. It's pretty cool. Controls the volume, and you have your cruise control. You got your horn, not a bad horn. Looking on your left here, very nicely padded elbow pad right there. You know how much I complain about that. You got the windows. Everything feels pretty good. You know, you'd expect that for a $45,000 car. The one thing that I kind of don't like about this car is this new shifting arrangement. I know Dodge has this kind of shifting arrangement. Acura starting using them too. Not really a big fan of it. Got to get used to it, but it does save a lot of room. You don't have a stick right here to take up room. It kind of flattens everything out. So you know, it's the only real thing I don't really like. And the other thing I'm not a big fan of is all these these buttons here that you don't really know what they do. They kind of control this. It's a little bit laggy. I do like that they kept the volume button. It's something that's missing on a lot of Acuras and Hondas. They brought it back with this car. Okay, and then the one thing I do love, that red engine start button. Same as an S2000. All right, let's take a look how it drives. All right, so before we set off, it does have different driving modes: comfort, normal, and sport. Let's leave it in sport. You see the little info screen right there. It goes red, not bad. And let's see how it drives. It's got a 290 horsepower V6, 3.5 liter, so it should be pretty good. It does weigh a lot, so you know, let's go. Not a bad pull for the first acceleration test. Let's get on the road. Love the steering wheel, leather wrapped. Really good. So that's a great sounding V6. First impressions, pretty comfortable, as you'd expect. It is an SUV. It does also feel kind of sporty. I did drive that Porsche Cayenne not too long ago. They feel similar. The Cayenne does feel faster and sportier, but this car is actually not bad at all. Let's try this right here, these paddle shifters. See, that's where it kind of falls flat here. I think the transmission lets this car down a bit. It's got the sporting pretensions, but it's kind of slow. Let's see what it does in this straightaway here. It's not bad, but again, the transmission's a little bit laggy. And honestly, for an SUV, most people are not gonna care. But if it's trying to be a sporty SUV, it should react a little bit quicker. Yeah, the downshifts especially are very slow. Let's leave it in normal sport mode, or just normal mode, and see how it drives. Let's do a test. I'm going to kick the accelerator pedal and see how it reacts. That was very slow. Yeah, that's something that I would not like. But again, it's an SUV. Most people don't buy it to do what I'm doing in it. It is something to keep in mind, though. Other impressions. This car is, while it is a big car and it feels a little bit heavy, it feels smaller than it really is. It feels sportier. You know, the steering is very direct. It is an electric power steering, so you don't really feel the road that much, but it does feel good when you're using it. It feels direct. The engine sound is amazing. It sounds great. It's a nicely naturally aspirated V6. Not very many companies are still making cars with naturally aspirated V6s, so it's still nice to have that. It's got more than enough power to get out of its own way. You can get in pretty big trouble in this car. And yeah, not bad for the space and everything else. I can recommend it. Yeah, not bad, actually, not bad. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.